So what I'm going to show in this video is some basic introductory exercises with FlyGym to help you stay safe and be stable when you're doing any exercise using the FlyGym. Because we're coming off the ground and because we're wrapping our body and suspending our body in different positions, we want to make sure that we're creating a lot of internal stability. So 3 main points of stability are going to be in our shoulders, throughout our core to support the spine, and around the hips. So I'm going to do 3 exercises for lat activation, core activation, and glute activation. And I really recommend that when you get your FlyGym, this is the first thing that you do, because I know that you're going to want to go upside down and fly around through the air and do all kinds of cool stuff. But before we get to that, let's make sure that we have the technique and alignment so that we can do that safely and with proper form, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to want to set up your FlyGym so that it's at, you want the main sling at about hip height, okay? And you want the side loops to be hanging 2 notches below. So this is our basic setup that I showed in the setup video. All right? Now we're going to be standing in front of the main sling. We're going to be coming into what's called our rib cage hold. So it's going to be behind your back. What you want to make sure is that you're not putting it right up into your armpits, but I kind of like to walk back a little bit, so I create a little bit of tension, and I open it up around the back of my rib cage. That way it's a little more comfortable. So leaning back into the fabric so that you're creating that tension, you're going to take a couple steps forward. Heel to toe, heel to toe. All right, so that it should look like you're sitting back in a reclining chair. So I've got knees right above ankles, shoulders rolled back and down. So to engage our lats, which attach underneath the armpits, they wrap around your back. This is going to be really important because if your lats are not engaged, let me show you what it's going to look like. You're going to end up here. And you're going to feel like the FlyGym is cutting up into your armpits, and you're going to feel like, oh, I can't feel my arms, my shoulders are in my ears. So let's learn how to get out of that nasty posture, okay? We're going to take our hands into the side loops. And this is a very subtle exercise, but we're going to take the side loops out to the sides. Now what you're going to do is exhale, and you're going to push your hands down, pull your shoulders back. Inhale, let your arms come up. And you should feel, if you didn't know where your lats were before, you should feel them right here, right underneath those armpits. Exhale, push the hands down. Inhale, come back up. So I might do this for a set of 10 to 15 so that you start to really feel those, really work those lats. Any type of aerial exercise, if you're doing pole or any aerial arts where you're climbing a lot, even if you're doing something like rock climbing or pull-ups or anything like that, you really need to use your lats. So push the hands down, inhale up. Again, push the hands down, inhale up. All right, so that's our lat engagement. For core bracing, we want to make sure, and now I say bracing, not sucking in the abs, we want to make sure that we're bracing through the core because we want to create resistance, like you have a wall all the way around your body. Clasping your hands, putting your forearms against the fabrics. As you exhale, squeezing your elbows together, and as you inhale, slowly opening the elbows back out. And then again, exhale, squeezing. Inhale, open. And you're going to continue that, and you should feel like every time those abs are really tightening up, we're also working in through the chest muscles, front of the shoulder. So creating stability here. Exhale, inhale, get those abs turned on. Again, you can start with a set of 10 to 15. Now, third exercise. I'm going to engage through the hips. So I'm going to be engaging glutes. We want to make sure that we're not sinking down here. So we want to lift up through the hips. So this means, maybe I'm going to take another step forward. I call this exercise the table, because we're going to make our bodies flat like a table. So you can put your hands on the side loops for support. Now notice I'm going to keep my chin down, and I've been doing that the whole time. It can be stressful on the neck if you start to point your chin up. So chin down, look straight ahead. Keep that neck relaxed right here. So holding the side loops for support, maybe pushing them down a little bit. As I exhale, I'm going to kind of really squeeze your bum. You're going to lift your hips straight up, making your body flat like a table. Inhale, slowly release, coming down. Then again, exhale, squeeze and lift, engaging. Inhale, slowly coming down. And as you're doing this exercise, start to add in the lats by pushing the hands down, shoulders back. Start to add in the core by engaging every time that you're coming up. Squeeze, lift. So lat engagement, core bracing, glute activation all at once. Inhale, release. Exhale, take it down. Engaging. Inhale, release. And when you're ready, then you're going to start to walk yourself back out, toe to heel, until you come back to standing. Okay? So those are the 3 things. My recommendation is those 3 things, master those the first thing that you do after getting a FlyGym. All right? Thank you very much.